Hey, very good afternoon, and once again welcome back from Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Under quite good weather conditions today. Look at this, blue skies everywhere today. Makes a change once again for Blackpool to be nice and sunny, nice and warm. Highs are about 18-19 degrees. But as always, we will be checking out the park, checking out the latest change with Big Dipper, as we have been doing over the past few weeks since the reconstruction and the rebuild of that section of track that was unfortunately destroyed due to the train derailment a few weeks ago now. But of course, as I say, we're going to be checking out the rest of the park, see what's open, see what's closed, and yeah, just enjoy a day here in the sunshine at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So yeah, let's crack on and see what today has in store for us. Well, I've come over to Valhalla, which is technically open. You can see quite a lengthy queue over there in the cow pen. It would be nice to film some boats coming out of the last section of the ride here, but I'm pretty sure it has gone down for a technical fault, as per usual with Valhalla, the most temperamental ride on park, showing its true colours, breaking down, and I wouldn't be surprised if it gets an evacuation like it tends to do, and then a complete shutdown of the ride. But yeah, Valhalla once again is down for a technical issue. They've not evacuated the queue just of yet, but yeah, it would be nice to get some shots of the boats coming out latest coming out of the last section of the course here. But yeah, I can hear an announcement in the background from inside the ride, probably saying that it has broken down and for those on board to remain seated at all times. But yeah, I can't get really any shots of Valhalla because it has broken down as per usual. So unfortunately, due to Valhalla being down for that technical difficulties, we didn't get any shots of the boats entering or leaving the show building. Then I went over to Pleasure Beach Express to of course show you some shots of Big Dipper from on board that. But at this current stage the train is overheating, not surprising really, because it is a very warm day and the train that they do have on the track at the moment isn't the most reliable either. So the staff member is trying to hose it down with some water and hopefully it gets down to a cool temperature so I can operate, and hopefully so I can get on board later on and get some shots of Dipper for you. But yeah, just looking down the Midway here down side of Avalanche and Revolution, it is a fairly busy day today. Not an awful lot of people knocking about, but you can just see straight down that Midway there is a few people knocking about down here as well. Revolution to my right, Avalanche to my left, and yeah, all round quite a busy-ish day. Not the worst I've seen, not the quietest I've seen, but yeah, it's like a steady flow of people knocking about the park at this moment. So from that last shot down by Avalanche and Revolution, how it was fairly busy on the pathways, what a contrast now down here in South Park, just at the side of Skyforce and Burger King. It's completely deserted down there. Look at it, it's like a ghost town. But you do get some good shots of Icon going across the pathways here. Of course, a big one going up Lift Hill, and you would get some good shots of Skyforce if it was still an available attraction, but unfortunately that has been closed for quite some time now. Can't see it coming back anytime soon. I'm not going to be really talking about it, I'm not going to be showing it because it's just sort of myself repeating myself every few weeks. I mean, it's there, there you go, you've seen it. The planes are still here, but of course have a quick look here at Big Dipper. Not going to be the best shots from this angle, as I do say. The best shots are from on board Pleasure Beach Express, so hopefully later on when it has cooled down a bit, the engine that is on the train, I can get on board and show you some angles from on board there. Or you can really see from these angles here, you can see a bit of scaffolding there on that hill as it's going up. But of course the majority of the work is happening down in sort of like the lower sections of the pit area, but you can't really see any of that from these angles anyway. It's just the scaffolding, as I say, that you can see here from the side of Skyforce. So yeah, hopefully later on, as I say, we'll get on board Pleasure Beach Express. Not the end of the world if we can't. There is plenty more opportunities throughout the rest of the season to hopefully get on board and have a look at the changes happening to Dipper. But unfortunately we can't get many good angles of the Dipper from down here by Skyforce and Burger King. But yeah, what a contrast, as I say, from crowd levels in this part of the park compared towards Avalanche and Revolution. Well, it's not a good start to my Pleasure Beach day so far. We've been to Valhalla, it's been down for technical difficulty. But over to the Pleasure Beach Express, it's overheating. And now from over here to the big one, don't know if you can hear the announcement, but it has gone down for technical difficulties. So yeah, the past 3 rides I've been to have all been down for technical reasons, which is a shame really. The other rides are running fine at this moment in time, but no, my luck, I'll probably head to it and it'll break down. But yeah, sadly the big one is closed at the minute for technical difficulty. Normally it comes in to the brake run too fast towards the end of the ride, but it hasn't done that. You can see the train just through the trees there on the block outside the station. So yeah, it's not coming too fast. I'm not too sure what's going on with the big one here. Maybe it's just a faulty sensor or something like that. But yeah, it has gone down for a technical reason at this stage, which is a shame. Normally the big one, it's quite reliable here on the park. So yeah, as I say, normally when the big one does break down for a reason, most of the time it is because the train has come into the brake run that you can see there on the left in too fast. It's coming to the brake too fast and the computers shut itself down for safety reasons. But yeah, you can see the train is sat on this block here just outside the station. The other one is in the station. It's not anywhere else on the layout like the lift or the brake run by the Big Blue. So yeah, not entirely sure what's going on with the big one. You see a lot of people here leaving the exit ramp. Some people are leaving the queue line ramp as well. So yeah, hopefully it's not down for too long, because on a day like today when it's warm, there's no rain, there's no clouds, stuff like that, barely any wind, the big one should, in theory, be moving at its best, a bit nice and fast with plenty of airtime around the layout. So yeah, hopefully later on the big one coming back up, I can have a ride on that. So at this moment in time, I'm just kind of waiting for rides that I want to do to kind of open. As I say, waiting for the Pleasure Beach Express to cool down so I can head on board that. Now I've got to wait for the big one to hopefully reopen. But yeah, big one is normally quite reliable on parks. Yeah, not entirely sure what's going on here today in terms of the breakdown. So whilst we're on the subject then of closed rides, we might as well have a look at the remainder sections of the Grand Prix. Now this section down here you can see was the return section heading back towards the station, which is obviously all the way down at the far end by Big Dipper. So it came pretty much underground here, did a turn by the side of the Pleasure Beach Express down in the pit down there, before obviously heading down the track there, down the side of Icon Station, before heading up that helix section into the station building. So the only bits of track they did remove was of course the helix section a few years ago, creating that nice new gardens area, nice relaxation area. But it did leave a lot of the other sections of the track around the park, like down here you can see the centre running rail is still there. And then moving on to another ride literally just above the Grand Prix, you can see like a wooden bridge there with some more track. And then if I look that way as well, you can see some more track there just at the side of the pathway. That was the Eddie Stobart Convoy ride. Now I've not really heard much rumours or rumblings happening with that ride. Is it going to be coming back in the future? Not entirely sure. Was it like a sponsorship thing that had come towards the end of its term, like the reason with Skyforce? The RAF sponsorship could have come to the end of its lease, being the reason why it had to close down. But yeah, not entirely sure what's going to be happening with the Eddie Stobart Convoy ride. All the track, all the power for that one is all still in place, unlike with the Grand Prix. So if I do show down here, you can see the centre rail with kind of like that white strip at the side of that track. That is the power rail for the convoy ride. But yeah, it's been sitting like this for about 2 years now or so, much like Skyforce, much like the Dodgems you can see just behind the bush there, as well as the Alpine Rally and Thompson Carousel that are of course at the bottom of Avalanche's lift hill. The only ride to close and to be removed since the park announced quite a few rides to be closed a few years ago was of course the Carousel, which was the white building you can kind of see there through Big One. That was the only one that was removed and sent off to a new home, which is the travelling circuit. But yeah, more people leaving here on the Big One as I'm talking about closed rides. So yeah, not looking good at this moment in time to get a ride on board. Hopefully it's not nothing major, as I say before, because I do want to get a ride on board the Big One. Not been on it yet. So yeah, fingers crossed it does reopen at a later stage. But yeah, with all these people leaving, it's not looking good. It looks like it's going to be a full evacuation for Big One here, which is a shame. So yeah, unfortunately, whatever the issue is with the Big One, they are actually doing an evacuation of the train outside now, which is a shame really. Fingers crossed, whatever it is does get rectified and it does open up later on, but at its current stage though, it's not looking good for the Big One. They are evacuating the train outside. Everyone from inside the station building has also left the area as well, and the ride is currently closed at the time being. So yeah, fingers crossed Big One does open up later on. Another ride I found closed today on the park to fit with the rest of the theme from today's lack of availability. Avatar Airbender. I mean, it's not one of those rides that I ride that often anyway, or if ever, if I'm honest. But for those who do want to go on board today, it is closed. You can see there, it's all bagged up in the centre. Queue line's closed up. Staff nowhere to be seen. But yeah, for some reason this one's closed as well today, which is a shame. On a positive note, talking about all the closed rides, even big one earlier on, it's good to see the big one has been fixed and it is now back open, so we're going to enjoy a few rides on this. It's not too busy, and enjoy the speed and the thrills on board the big one. Right, so I'm going to end this update down here by Icon and the big one. So it's been a bit of a weirder update today from the park. Some days are just like that, unfortunately. Not the greatest of days for me personally. Other guests might have had better days, but yeah, it's one of those, and my timing probably today, where you get to a different ride and it's either closed or it's broken down. So yeah, it's one of those days, unfortunately, today. But it was good to get on the big one eventually in the end. You can see it's going up the lift just up there, and obviously you can hear it as well. But yeah, it was closed for quite a while, but yeah, they did get it back open. It is on 2 trains, but they are both half trains. So yeah, it's only 18 people per train, not the usual 30 per train. But yeah, it was good to get on board the big one. It is absolutely flying around the track today. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, it would have been good to get on board with it being warm, no wind, and it is absolutely flying around the layout, especially into that mid-course brake run over there as well. Good to get on board Pleasure Beach Express as well, after it did manage to get the engine in the train cooled down a bit. Showed you some shots of Big Dip. I didn't talk over it today, I just thought I'd show you some of the different changes, if anything has changed from the Big Dipper site. Looks like Majority is the same, stripped up wood, digging down underneath the track to put more safety buffers in to try and strengthen that bit of track up. And of course, as per usual, Valhalla was broke when I got to it. It was technically operating, those people in the queue. It was just having a bit of a moment like it always does. But yeah, apart from that, the rest of the day has been good. It's been quite busy on park. It's just, as I say, my timing today getting some of those rides haven't been the best, but we can't have perfect days every time on park or any parks around the world. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this update though, be sure to hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I'll of course back again next time with more updates of Big Dipper and also from the rest of the park. So yeah, see you all again next time for another update.